Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of operational word problems. This is standard 7.3b in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 21 off the 2016 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have a music club that's got 15 members. Each member pays monthly dues, and we've got the same here for $14.60 a month. So on the first day of the month, 8 members pay their dues. The remaining pay their dues on the second day of the month. How much money is collected on the second day? This is really not that complicated of a problem. There's a missing number that most of you are already seeing, but let me go ahead and just take a moment and draw a strip diagram for us here so that we see what we're looking at. So we've got the whole, right, of 15 members. So I've got 15 members, and the way they're splitting up the members is we've got the first day of the month and the second day of the month. So on the first day of the month, and that's it. So I'm just going to kind of split it in half here. On the first day of the month, we've got 8. And then the second day is what we're looking for, and it just says remaining, leftover. Basic fact that we learn in first grade, maybe even kindergarten. 7 is our missing number. So we've got 7 members paying their dues on the second day of the month. How much money is collected on the second day of the month? If you took this STAAR test in 2016, you probably read it a few times like I did to make sure you're not missing something obvious. But you're really not. Now what we need to do is we just need to multiply the dues, 1460, times 7. Now, what we can do here is probably find a really close answer and eliminate some options simply by rounding. So let's just take our 1460 and let's just round that up to 15. 15, let's keep it whole numbers, and let's just keep 7 as 7. We could round that up to 10. It's really not a good idea to round single-digit numbers. Just keep those the way they are. So, look, I've got 105. I rounded my 1460 up, so my product is a little bit higher than it should have been. And so we can easily eliminate A and D. Those are way too large. And most likely we can eliminate C. I'm thinking it's going to be B. So let's just verify. When we multiply with decimals, we don't worry about lining up the decimals or anything like that when we add or subtract. We just do regular multiplication. Ignore the decimal for now. So that's 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 8 is 28. Add that 4 is 32. And then we've got 7, 10, 2 digits behind the decimal in the factors, 2 digits behind the decimal in the product. So our answer is going to be B. And so it doesn't take much to realize, oh, guess what happens if I add that other 1460? So this is for 7. So if I add one more, what happens if I get 8, which is the number they actually give us? So I didn't do the subtraction. If I would go 1460 times 8, well, guess what we're going to get here? You guessed it, it is going to be C. So if you multiplied by 8, you are going to get 11680, which is another option. But if we multiply like we're supposed to, we're going to get 10220. And let's say we just multiply the 1460 times 15. Let's see what that turns into. Let's say we just do it for everybody. So that's going to be 0, that's 30, that's 20, 23, that's 5, that's 7, and then we just put a 1460 on that second row. And let's see, we've got 9, 11, 2 digits behind the decimal in my factor, 2 digits behind the decimal in my product. So guess what? We get our 219. So that is another third option if we just didn't subtract at all. But our answer here is going to be B.